What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you have been here before, welcome. If you have not been here before, to another intro to digital entrepreneurship. I'm so grateful to be here tonight with all of you. Thank you so much for spending your Wednesday night here with the Trade House Queens. We're super excited to be sharing this incredible information with you guys. And before we get things started, let's start off with a little gratitude. So let's drop in the chat one thing that you are grateful for. I am grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my wealth. I'm grateful for my niece, Aaliyah. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for this community, for all of my Trade House Queens. I'm grateful for my mom, my dad. I'm grateful for a pen and paper. I'm grateful for books. I'm so happy and grateful for this day. Yes, this team. What are you guys grateful for? Yes, I love you too. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, guys, this is not an opportunity. Okay. This is a blessing. We have been brought here tonight. If you were brought here tonight, it's not by coincidence. Okay. You were meant to hear something. You were meant to meet someone. You were meant to be on this call for a reason. So, whoever brought you to this call, just know that they care enough about you to help you expand your mindset and maybe grow. Right. So, thank that person who brought you on the call. Now, I'm just having one technical difficulty that I will figure out in 1 second. I'm looking for my slides, which is fine. I will have it here in 1 second. There we go. Perfect. See how quick that was? Source works for me in all ways at all times. I'm so grateful. So without me continuing to go on, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jenna. I'm 25 years young. My birthday is actually this month, along with my Aquarius sister, Ivana. Super excited to be here with you guys. And tonight, like I said, we're going to be explaining to you not only how, but why it's so important to become a digital entrepreneur in this day and age, right? So let me just go ahead and share my screen so I can share that information with you. So I got started here about 3 years ago. I have been with the Trade House, and it has ultimately changed not only my financial situation, but it's changed my perspective on life, on business, on so many different things. It's expanded my mindset. And I'm just so grateful that I've been exposed to this information because I've gained so much more than education, right? I've gained community, I've gained friendship, I've gained leadership skills, and I've gained self-confidence, awareness, and independence. Not only as a woman, but as a business owner, as someone who's able to be financially independent if need be, right? Nothing can stop me from earning money in this society because I learned a skill set that will pay me for the rest of my life, no matter where I am in the world, no matter what I'm doing, no matter whatever circumstance is happening or situation is going on with the world. I mean, look at what was going on with COVID. So many people lost their jobs. So many people had no income and they didn't know how to create income and they were suffering. Now, I feel horrible for people who had to deal with that, but 2020 was one of the best years that I ever had. Simply because I was aware of something that most people aren't aware of, right? So let me show you guys something really interesting that I really wasn't aware of until I joined I Am Academy. Who has ever heard of Robert Kiyosaki? Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. He's an expert in the financial world. I guess you could say he's an expert. He's an investor. He's an entrepreneur, right? So he created this cash flow quadrant. And what is the cash flow quadrant? Basically, what it is it's a visual showing us how we can make money in society. And there's only 4 ways. There's 4 ways that people can make money in society, right? You can be an employee, you can be self-employed, you can be an entrepreneur, or you can be an investor. No matter what you do, or no matter what way you put it, you fall into one of these categories. Okay. About 60% of people are employees, right? And Robert Kiyosaki says that his poor dad taught him this way of life, right? We're taught to go to school and get a fill in the blank, drop in the chat. We're taught to go to school and get a job, right? That's the employee mindset. That's what most people are taught to do and what most people do. They become employees. It's pretty simple, right? Then you have self-employed, which is 35% of the population are self-employed. These are similar to employees. It's a little better. You have a little bit more freedom, maybe, but let's think about it like this. Your barber, your nail tech, even a real estate agent, right? If that barber, real estate agent, or nail tech isn't cutting hair, doing nails, or selling houses, they're not making an income. And what do they have to do? Exchange their time for money. If they, again, don't show up or clock in, they're not getting a paycheck. Okay. So the left side of the quadrant is employees or self-employed individuals. Then we have the right side of the quadrant, which is your entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs make up about 4% of the population, and entrepreneurs have a system that generates money for them, a business owner. I like to give the example of a franchise, right? You never see the owner of McDonald's at the McDonald's or the owner of the Starbucks at the Starbucks. They have employees working for them. If they want to go on vacation, their business is still going to generate an income for them. So they have a system generating money for them. Then you have investors, which is the 1% of the world, the Warren Buffetts. These are people, individuals who make their money work for them, right? And there's multiple ways to do this. But if we take a step back and think about this, guys, it's a little disgusting, actually, the numbers. The left side of the quadrant makes up only 5% of the wealth. That's 95% of the population accounting for only 5% of the entirety of the wealth of the world. Let those numbers sink in. Most of us fall into this category. And all it takes is a matter of awareness. If you want to change your life, to go into the right side of the quadrant. 5% of the entire population, the other 5% of the 95%, the 5% of the population accounts for 95% of the world wealth. So only entrepreneurs and investors make up 95% of the entirety of the world's wealth. Let those numbers sink in, guys. It's important for you to understand this, how money works, how we have been conditioned to live life, so that you can understand and just be aware. Being an entrepreneur or an investor isn't for everyone, because when I need coffee and I go to Starbucks, someone has to be there to make it. When I go to, not that I eat McDonald's, but when whoever goes to McDonald's, they need somebody there to give them their French fries. Right? So it's necessary in society to have employees, to have self-employed individuals. I don't just wake up like this. I need my hair girl. Okay? But becoming aware can change your situation, right? So it's really, really important that you at least understand this before anything else, before making any decisions on what it is that you really want to do with your life, right? So before we get started, we have someone incredible that I am just so excited to bring up. This woman is someone who I love, who has really just been a light in my life. She's always sending me messages like almost every day, like literally just saying, "You're amazing. Have an amazing day. I love you. If no one else told you, I'm here to tell you." She is so hardworking. She's the definition of an entrepreneur. She's the definition of an independent woman who's really out here killing it, guys. So without further ado, I want to bring up Ariel. Hit it, baby.
Hello. What is good, everybody? If you can hear me, can you drop a 1 in the chat for me real quick? Perfect. Thank you so much, Jenna. Again, I love you. Jenna has been such a light in my life. She's such an inspiration. She is one who is just all here to just spread positivity, to spread light, to spread knowledge and education, and just someone that I am so honored to work with and to just be on this journey with. As Jenna told you, my name is Ariel. I am 22 years old, and I've been with Trade House for about a year and a half now, coming on 2 years, and it's been honestly the biggest blessing. I coming into this, I worked 2 jobs and I was in nursing school full time. I had, not a lot of time freedom. All of my time went to school and work, and all of my money went to school and bills, and it just wasn't a fun time for me. I was pretty miserable where I was. And when I came across this blessing, I took it with open arms and I ran with it. And it just goes to show just how just one decision away from changing your whole entire life. And with that one decision, I have been able to change my whole entire life. I've been able to, quit those 2 jobs and, decide to pursue another passion other than nursing school, which is this full time. And so with that, I had someone ask me when I first came into this, and it was, how much money have you made off of the money that you made? And I had to sit there and I was like, whoa, like nothing. All of my money is going out. It's going to bills, it's going to, things that I need to survive. I don't make any money off of my money. I have to trade my time for money. And it just really opened my eyes. So that is just what I want to start off with sharing with you guys, just how you're able to start making money from your money. And so with that, I'm just going to pull up these slides real quick. And so, yeah, introducing you to the largest financial markets in the world. This market is over $8 trillion. There's over $8 trillion flowing through this market each day. Trillion. That is 12 digits, guys. That is a lot of money. And so just as the slide says, statistics show that more than 1% of the population participates in financial markets. And it's because they don't know how, or they just don't know they can. And for myself, I didn't know I could. And so when I found out that I could, and I also found out that I was already participating in these markets by, if you've ever purchased something online outside of your currency, it converted. If you live in the US to euros, you're participating in this market. If you've ever traveled and exchanged your money, you're participating in this market. And if you know that the money that is sitting in your bank right now, the actually trading your money in these markets, you're participating in these markets only getting little to maybe 0.01%, depending on whatever deal you signed with your bank. You're not getting much of the percentage that they are trading within the markets and gain off of your money. And so when I heard that, honestly, I was a little frustrated. I was like, okay, so they can trade my money and I'm not getting anything out of it. So let me go trade my own money so I can make, a good percentage of my money back off of the money that I'm making. And so with that, our academy is simplified education. We have a platform here of over 400,000 individuals and over 300 educators that help you with strategies to you sufficient and be able to make money out of these markets, and to understand how you're able to actually make money out of these markets. We're not here to trade money for you, to trade your money for you. We are here to teach you how, to give you the skill set to be able to make money off of your money forever. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a get rich quick thing. As Jenna said before, sorry, I lost train of thought. But yeah, we aren't here to, this isn't for, yeah, as Jenna said before, sorry, as Jenna said before, not for everybody. If you are here to make money quickly, not for you. This is here to give you a skill set, just as you had gone to school. You didn't go to kindergarten and then graduate. You had to take steps. You had to, graduate, each level, you had to go to different grades and you had to learn each level. So just as that school, we have a platform here where you're able to learn, where you're able to start with the basics, the kindergarten, and you're able to then graduate into more advanced and more intermediate forms of learning within this platform. And that's the amazing thing about it. Yeah. And so just within our platform, we have 3 different kinds of education where you're able to come in and you're able to learn and just get that support for you to be able to become consistent and successful within your journey within these markets. And our first one is Forex education. Forex standing for foreign exchange. As we spoke about before, we have a platform where it's broken down into different series where you come in and you learn the basics. And then you're able to start with things like, what is Forex? Very, very simple, very broken, very step by step for people that, again, don't know anything about these markets and are coming in brand new. Again, a lot of people come in and they think this is hard. It's not hard, it's just new. And the amazing thing about it is when you come in, you have all of the resources, all of the people, all of the blueprints around you to become successful within these markets. It's really up to you and you making those decisions, right? And so with that, we also have HFX education. So that stands for high frequency Forex. So within high frequency, you're able to, go on with educators that we have within our platforms, people that have done this, we have built the skill set over the years, people that make money, have taken this skill and have made a living off of it for themselves, and they come in and they teach you how to trade in these markets. So the HFX education is high frequency, so it's a lot faster than Forex, where you would go in and you could trade, and within, I want to say, 1 to 10 minutes, we're able to then take your profit, get your profit within these markets, goes very fast, and you're able to make money very fast within the HF education. And just as the FRX education, we have the blueprint, the whole series set out for you to start from what is HFX to you being a self-sufficient, profitable HFX trader. Then last but not least, one of my favorites, DCX. DCX within our platforms is our cryptocurrencies education. And we'll tell you, this is something that is blown up right now. If you have heard, which I'm sure you have from media, from a friend, from the news, if you have heard about NFTs, you've heard about the metaverse, if you've heard about cryptocurrencies, which I'm sure you've heard about at least Bitcoin. There's something, the hype is not exaggerated, guys. Cryptocurrency, definitely something to be getting into right now. We're just in the beginning era of the digital currency. Future is definitely something that you want to be involved in. And something I recently heard was, if you are voluntarily getting into things like NFTs, like the metaverse, like cryptocurrencies right now, you're going to be forced in the future, because it is truly taking over. If you follow any cryptocurrency news, any NFT news, you probably see it every day. Different celebrities, different, influencers, different, people within, I want to say, the world that make a lot of money are getting into these sorts of things. And it is truly crazy the amount of money made, especially from things like NFTs. There's 12-year-olds making millions of dollars, and I'm sitting here like, wow, like at 12 I was watching Netflix. So it's definitely something that is blowing up. And with the DCX education, we have the educators, we have the beginning series where you're able to learn exactly what DCX is, what cryptocurrency is. We have NFT boot camps. We have, again, the education, the blueprint. We have everything you need to get started within this education. And I am, again, super excited. It's definitely something that I see a bright future within. And I believe that a lot of people are going to be able to make a lot of money and a lot of impact through these just with the hype and the excitement that there is around it. Yeah. And then we have our goal option. So if you have ever watched Netflix, and I'm sure you have, if you've ever been a Netflix subscribed, you know a little bit about our Go Live involved. Go Live for us is somewhere you go on these live sessions with our educators, and you are able to learn with them. We have something you're able to interact with our educators, with people that have the value, have the knowledge, have the things that we want, and they're able to actually interact with you on these Go Live sessions. Go live throughout the day, different times. We're able to hop on with them, and you're able to learn and just develop yourself and to develop your skill and develop your, just everything that you have in these markets, so that you're able to be sufficient, successful, and consistent within these markets. And so with that, I know that sometimes you get busy, right? We all have lives, we all do different things throughout the day, whether you work, whether you have their business, whether you have kids. Sometimes life in the way, and it's life. So with that, with our Go Live sessions, we have something like Netflix, like I mentioned before, where if you say there's a session at 3 p.m. that you really want to get on, you know that this session is going to gain you so much that so much knowledge, really going to take you to the next level. And you're like, damn, like I have to go this, you know? We have something where our sessions are, so if you miss that session at 3 p.m. and the only free time you have is when you put your kids to bed at 9 p.m. or when you get home at 6 p.m., you are able to go back to the recorded sessions and you are able to watch them whenever you actually have. So you are then not missing out on the knowledge that you would be getting from these sessions. That is the best part about it, because you're not sitting there with, I guess you could say like the anxiety or the worry that you're missing out. You're always able to go back and what you were to gain if you're going on live. And that we also have tools. So we have over 15 different tools within our academy, within our platform, that you are able to go in and use to help you on your journey. So whether you're new or whether you're still, or whether you're advanced and you got in a little bit of the skill set down, we have tools where you're able to go into these tools, you're able to use them to put in trades and sort of copy paste them into your phone to be able to make money. And so with tools, the amazing thing about them is the same educators that you are learning from on a day-to-day basis, they are taking the trades that they are looking at and they are posting them into these tools that you're able to go in and use for yourself. So whether you're new or you're just starting out, you're able to still make money, make some profit, kind of understand how certain things while you are learning. And that's the amazing thing about it. The tools are definitely something that are very, very helpful for the beginning of your journey. But again, even myself, I use some of these tools being almost 2 years into the academy, and they are very, very useful, very helpful on your journey. Yeah, so with that, I just want to remind you that, again, as I said before, with everything that we have with the academy, with everything that we have here as a family, as a team, as a community, I just want you to remember that although a lot of this may seem like it could be a little thing, this is not hard. It's just new. And that's the amazing thing about it, because you're able to learn, you're able to come in and, grow yourself on your journey to a point where you're going to be able to be successful within these markets. It's just, again, you are the one that has to make the decision. You make a choice, and that one choice can change your whole entire life, right? And so with that, the next person that I want to pass this call to is someone that I am so inspired by. She is an absolute beautiful soul. She is a light. She is someone that if you just talk to her, she'll put a smile on your face no matter what day you are having. She is someone that is a certain leader, 100%. Someone that is truly just, again, a light. She is someone that really checks in on others. She really puts others in front, and she, just pour over them with all of her love and her blessings. And with that, I want to pass it to Queen Ivana. Please take it away, Queen.
Sheesh. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, Jenna, for opening it up. I hope everyone on this call has gotten an immense of value here tonight, because really what we want to do, guys, is be able to show you and present to you what it's like to have the tools, have a vehicle, have a resource to be able to get you to where you want to go. So guys, I'm not going to go too much into my story. I've been here for 3 years now. This has honestly been a blessing to my life, because it's helped me create other blessings to other people's lives, right? And I'm not here to really talk about where I've been, but more so where I'm going and where we can take you as well. So 3 years into this industry, everyone, obviously, I'm no stranger to the game. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Please understand that after you've just seen what it's like to be on the left side of the cash flow quadrant, to know what you want to have being on the right side, being the 5% controlling 95% of the wealth, and not only having one stream of income here within the academy, but having at least 5 or more. Now know that you are in control from this point on. After this call ends and I finish showing you the last way it is that you can make money online here, you have complete control of your income. You're in control of your money at all times. We're simply here to educate you and bring awareness to how you can not only better your finances, but honestly better your life as a whole. So obviously there's a price to be paid, but the prices that you see here are not the ones for today, because right now we're actually having a promotion. So if you're an individual that sees FRX, sees Forex, and wants to dabble into getting started with the largest financial market in the world and make your money work for you, how to risk $2 to make 10, how to risk 20 to make 100, the risk to reward here is endless. If you came here and you saw HFX, you saw the popcorn style of trading and money in minutes, and you were like, okay, I want to get to know this more. Or if you were someone who saw this and understood, wow, like they have a whole boot camp for NFTs, a whole boot camp for DeFi. I can now learn how to not only invest my crypto, but capitalize and continue to grow my assets. If any of you came on this call and wanted to learn anything here, just in an individual side, instead of paying $234, it's only $185 to get started. Literally, that's going to be a bang for your buck, and you're going to have access to the community, to the tools to be able to help you make money as you earn, and really be able to set you up on the right foot, right? Because a lot of the mistakes that people have joining this investment industry is they have a lot of money, but they don't know how or what to do with it yet. So now you're going to be able to learn and be able to earn at the same time. But if you were an individual who saw everything that Ariel showed you, were really intrigued by the whole thing, FRX, DCX, HFX, and all the tools that are involved, you can get started for the elite package for elite results for only $325. Now, this is a monthly basis. It's $274 every single month, because guys, it's live education every day. If the markets are moving every day, wouldn't you want to learn about them every day if they're moving every single day? I know I would. I use my phone every single day, so therefore I pay for it every month. I go to the gym every day, so then I pay for the gym every single month. This is the same thing. You're investing into yourself to then pay you back tenfold. And if you saw that monthly and you were like, all right, I can do the first month, but I don't know about the second month. Well, that's okay, because now we can actually help you with a referral scholarship-based system. Everything nowadays is word of mouth. That's how you find out that sushi place was good, or that movie was fire. The Spider-Man movie just came out not so long ago. How many people did you see posting about it on social media, but nobody got paid for it? When was the last time you recommended your friend to that place that had really good pizza, but that restaurant didn't pay you for it? Now, this is a way for not only are you learning how to multiply your income, but you have two individuals by your side that are one of the accountability partners. Now you're all learning together. Now you can have two other people in your life that you really want to become wealthy together and create that generational wealth as a unit instead of just one person. I was an individual that understood that I wanted to learn how to make an income, but I also wanted to make an impact. And guys, this is a way for you to learn how to already be a bigger influence that you already are doing in your day-to-day life and create another stream of income to become an independent business owner. So if you're an individual who saw this information and thought, okay, I see the value, I understand this, I want to get started learning what's next. And as soon as you got plugged in, then you thought of, wow, my friend has always wanted to learn how to make money too. He just didn't know how. Let me tell them about this. Wow, this education is really powerful, but I don't want to become rich alone. How many times have you guys on this call right now heard the saying, you know, it's lonely at the top? But the top doesn't have to be so lonely if you don't go on this journey alone. So now this organization says you can then get compensated for exposing this information and having, after 3 individuals join the team, you're all making money together, you're all learning and growing together. The company will then pay you $150 residual every single month. Now let's kick it up a notch. After 12 individuals that see the value, are all going on the same path towards financial freedom, towards time freedom together, the company will then pay you residually $600 every single month. Now, how many people on this call could say that at least an extra $600 a month in your pocket would be pretty life-changing? That could pay for a lot of things, but also that's gonna be able to help a lot of people be known and exposed to this information and be able to take action on it. The last part is simply just making the decision. Guys, after today, after this really informational, powerful call, you get to make the choice. You get to choose whether or not you're going to A, stay the same because you're happy where you are right now and this is the life that you want to continue to create, or you're going to choose to make a decision to partner up, lock arms with iMastery Academy and start to become a student, learn how to get this for free, and help educate, empower, and enrich other people in your life, and even strangers that you don't even know yet, be able to gain the information that has the power to change their whole situation. So guys, I'm super, super excited to see you guys on the other side, see you in the chat, see you all winning and making money with us. I can't wait. Thank you so much, Jenna, Ariel, the whole Trade House Queen community. I'm super, super pumped. Guys, have a great rest of your evening. I'm excited. Can't wait for all of us to win together.